Jeez, who needs to mow the lawn when you got 3 dogs? They'll do it for you. Okay, so here we are. Different day. We put a new oil feed on Paul's car. And like we've previously stated, the turbo, like the last turbo shit the bed, and this one hopefully didn't completely shit the bed, but it was blowing oil, so hopefully the seals are fine. But we figured out the solution last video. The oil was backed up to the drain, so obviously it couldn't come down. And yeah, so there's that. And that actually ended up splitting the fucking AN line, either because it got too hot or we don't know. But it split it, and it was leaking out of that. So, and then Paul just drained the Conquest. And this thing says there's 4 quarts in there. It says there's 4 quarts in there, at least. So, and we drained probably a quart last night, maybe more.
Is it quarts?
But yeah, so basically, it was overfilled. Part of the problem is because I don't think we might not have had the right dipstick in there, because we don't know.
Yeah, because I filled it to the top line on the dipstick, and that's way too much.
Yeah, so we don't know what is the right dipstick, so we must obviously have the wrong one. So what we'll probably have to do is we'll have to put the right amount in there, and then put the dipstick in there.
See if it even touches it.
And then if it touches it, then we'll just cut this.
Oh.
We'll just cut the dipstick until it is at the right full spot. So, but yeah, so there's that. So if your turbo's blowing the shit up, then you probably overfilled it with 5 gallons of oil. So at least we figured that shit out. But I mean, that's the problem we have figured out right now. Whether it solves all our issues, we'll find out. So let's keep her moving. All right, well, we're gonna go take it for a spin here. See how it does. How it does. Back from that drive, everything's pretty good. We got to put the turbo blanket back on, but we're pretty sure the turbo's kind of fucked because this is all oil soaked, so that sucks. Hopefully we can tear that apart, we can find the seal, and we have it already. So, but yeah, that's kind of shit poopy. Otherwise it's pretty okay. All right, had to go grab my phone off the charger. We just what did we do? We advanced timing. So we advanced the timing on his exhaust,
3 degrees.
On his cam, 3 degrees, right here. So, yeah, now we're gonna fire it up and find out whether we regret life decisions.
Actually, can I crank it over first, see if it...
Yeah, might as well.
How do I do that? I can't do it without the...
How's that feel?
Those are on the back too, aren't they?
Yeah, just send it, I guess. that's a lot more lovier. Oh, there you go. So how do we know if we did anything correct?
It sounds the same.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Huh?
It's worse now.
I feel like it's a lot more cammed.
Like I'm taking a lot more now. We'll try it the other way.
Well, what are your temps at?
150. So, that's
So
just
you're,
regular.
yeah.
The idle went up. It was at like 950. But it's supposed to be smooth idle with turbos.
So maybe we gotta play with your intake?
We might as well just flip the exhaust 3 and see what that does. Do retard it 3 times.
You wanna retard it 3? See what that does?
See what it does.
Alright. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to, basically we'll set this back to 0. You can't even see them now, but we'll set the cam back to 0. And then, well, basically we're gonna retard it 3. So we're gonna go back 6 from where we're at. So, but yeah, because it rotates this way, in theory. I didn't even check when we were running it, so that's
Go
good.
back to the footage.
So, but yeah, so in theory it rotates this way, so that's how we're basing it off of. So, let's, I'll be back when we've undone our fuckery, and we fucked it up more. Okay, so now we have it retarded 3 degrees. So now we're gonna see what happens now. Hopefully it like is super smooth idle, so we're done. Oh, that is way better. That's pretty fucking smooth. What's it idling at? That's way smoother, that's for sure. Does it still burp if you give it a lot? You know how it like stutters? You know how it like hesitates? Does it still hesitate? A little bit. Not as bad as it was. That's definitely a lot better, that's for sure.
Alright.
So now what? Do we mess with the intake or we just pull more exhaust? Like what do we do? Or do we go drive it?
Well, we did it. It's backwards of what it was supposed to be.
What do you mean it's backwards of what it's supposed to be?
Because the thing says advancing, or let's see what that website says.
Unless we actually advanced it instead of retarding it.
Yeah, because it says to reduce overlap, you want to advance the exhaust and retard intake. Because less overlap is for boosted cars, so it doesn't have that. That's because more overlaps for NA cars. It gives it the chop.
So, are we sure we're turning it the right way when we're saying retarded and advanced?
Just spinning cams around, boy.
Like, look up a basic thing. But, yeah, that's where we're sitting at right now. So, come back when we got a new update. We gotta get learned. Okay, so what we learned is we were correct. So basically, it rotates this way. So that way is retarding, this way is advancing. So we were correct in that. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it at 3. What he was reading is for 4G63s, basically retarding the exhaust is for like bigger turbos and shit like that, and it increases overlap, but it didn't. You got to remember, one of these is advanced and the other is retarded when we had to put it on there. So one is like half retarded, the other is half advanced. So we're gonna just see how this works. So we're just gonna have to test it. Alright, well, we're going to go try to take it for a spin, see if it acts better. And stays cooler. Because last time it was like, well, when we got home, it was like 2:15.
Then it went up to 235.
So she got real hot. So hopefully this time it'll be cooler. So let's go drive her around. So we got back from that drive. We'd say it was a pretty good success. Last time when we came back and we shut it off, it went up to like 230. Yeah, it's at 201 this time, so that definitely helped. We do notice when you go to shift, real mature. So, but when you go to shift, it backfires. We think it's backfiring out the intake, so we're pretty sure we're gonna have to advance the intake. So we're gonna try advancing the intake and see what that does for us. So hopefully that will solve all our problems, except for the one main problem we got going on here, where this thing's puking out oil all over this shit, which really sucks. But you know, you live and learn, I guess, at Paul's wallet's expense. So, but yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit here. All right, so Paul just advanced the intake cam right here, 3 degrees. So now we're gonna find out what life's all about. So
Here we go.
Hopefully it doesn't idle way too high. That sounds way better. That sounds way better. Dude, it's going down. But yeah, that's where we're sitting at right now. Hopefully that's it. But yeah, that'll probably be it for this one. So like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Just kidding, we're not done. It does not like having the intake advanced, so we're gonna try retarding the timing. So we'll see what that does. All right, so now, oh, you can't even see it. So, but now it's retarded 3 degrees. So intake and exhaust are both retarded 3 degrees. So we'll see what that does for us. All right, here we go. It's advanced, or retarded 3 degrees, both intake and exhaust cam.
It's open too much now. That was 3,500, it just stayed there.
Nice. So that means that don't do anything.
What are you talking about? It stayed. It idled really fast. Like it went from 0 to 3,500 real quick.
Yeah, but it stayed there.
Yeah, because that idle thing's too open now, probably. You want the tool?
I don't think it's the tool. Because you stepped on the throttle, didn't you?
Yeah, and it stayed at 3,500.
Yeah, you blipped it and it's staying at that. It's not coming down off the thing. Don't think it's your idle.
Well, just let me try and start it again quick.
The map is high. What's it idling? 22? What the fuck? Well, then it's gonna fuck up everything. That shouldn't be the problem. Because I just don't think that's right. I have no idea what we're supposed to do. Unless we're supposed to just leave the... Because it ran pretty decent with the exhaust. So maybe we should put the intake back to 0. And then retard the exhaust more.
I'm not going any more than 3. You have to do a lot of stuff before you can go higher. You have to like check the clearances.
Oh.
Like you gotta see how far you can go and then go a couple back from that for your max.
So yeah. But that's that's it for this one.
Yeah.
So
Time for you to go.
yeah. It wasn't very eventful. We figured things out, then we didn't figure things out. So, yep. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.